Singles action. The first match of the pay-per-view. Aaron Benson versus Aftershock. Aaron Benson undefeated in the business in singles matches. Aftershock looking to gain his first win against the strongest competitor in Wrestling Revolution at the pay-per-view in the start of the show. This is his chance to make a name for himself as Aaron Benson just looks to just dominate like he usually does. Last win he had was against Will Win, throwing him off of the ring in a sumo contest. Now the weight advantage goes to Aftershock. All he has to do is use his powering body to knock down Aaron Benson. But Benson's strength proves limitless apparently. MDKO. At the GM, Big Boom looking closely after this match. These two looking to throw hands to start off the show as we're in Turkey. Wait a second. That's Whack Axe. What is he doing out here? Whack Axe coming out here. Aaron Benson not really obliged. Literally just took him down a forearm and Aftershock as well. Both of these men were about to have a match and now they're just teaming up on Aftershock. Or on Whack Axe. I'm sorry for the mistake. Whack Axe just getting bullied by both of these men right now. It has now turned into a triple threat between these three men. Whack Axe did not win his first match back here. Said he feels like he should be the main event of every show. We brought him back from Hollywood into the main event of the ring, but now he doesn't feel like he's being treated well. So now we're here. Interrupting the first match. And I will be honest, I did not have him in mind for tonight's show. Maybe we could have thrown him in, but no, as soon he just wanted to come out here, he barged into this match, ruining it, going into business for himself, being selfish. I would never allow this disrespect to happen in my company, but I don't make the rules. This is since I left the business, but you know, it's fine. Adrenaline for Aftershock is just turned into a lot bigger challenge as he now has to win his debut against a legend Whack Axe and the toughest opponent, Aaron Benson. Aaron Benson, potentially one of the #1 contenders for the world or inter title at a maybe future in career, but Aftershock looking to see what he can do. We're looking to test his ability with a swanton breaking up the pin as Aftershock turns his attention to Whack Axe again. Aaron Benson as well, literally standing their ground. They feel as if though he should not be in this match, and we are correct. Turning to a triple threat match, just out of default. Belly to belly caught Aftershock, using Aftershock's own momentum to be able to lift him up and over his head as he goes over into the top rope, resting there. As you can see, Aaron Benson and Aftershock have not hit each other since. Oh, now Whack Axe with a heel kick to Aftershock, and Aaron Benson now going in. Waist lock takedown. Oh, roll up. That could have been it there. Imagine if that was it. The test of strength, take him down a clothesline. With a swanton knocking down Aaron Benson while diving onto Aftershock with a roll up again. The ropes close by. Being to hold, roll up again, roll up by Aaron Benson. Rope break. Bulldog, bulldogging him right into Aftershock's waist. Headbutt to the stomach while also planting his head down to the mat. With another swanton from Whack Axe. Willing to put his body on the line to get some respect that he thinks he deserves. Everyone has the right to a match, but not in this manner. Oh my gosh, they may have the phone. Can't use it though. Go for a sleeper hold. Probably would have been effective if Aaron Benson wasn't in the ring. Now all attention is toward the undefeated man. Whack Axe and Aaron Benson, can he lift him up with a fisherman suplex? He tosses him to the outside. As the count begins, Whack Axe comes right out after him, and Aftershock is resting in the inside. Smart idea. Don't get involved with the foolery. Aftershock may have an idea. Going out there, kind of 5 for Aaron Benson. Could get himself counted out. Out of 6. 7. 8. Aaron Benson can get defeated here. This would count. This would count. Oh my gosh. Aaron Benson got saved by the back suplex from Aftershock, suplexing him over the turnbuckle, over into the ring, breaking the count before the 10. Aaron Benson's streak will live on as long as he doesn't lose this match. I mean, basically, even if he does lose, he's still undefeated in singles matches, because this has been turned into a triple threat. But still, a loss will drop his momentum. But I will say there's a disadvantage for Aftershock and Aaron Benson as the unexpected competitor arrived when they were already fighting. Taking advantage of weaknesses, Whack Axe really switching the momentum. Kick right to the gut, kicking him right down. Another drop kick. Whack Axe right now doing so well. Under no pressure. First pay-per-view back at Wrestling Revolution against 2 young stars in the making. Maybe they can learn something from this guy, but they are not here to learn. They're here to get revenge, and they're also here to win with a bulldog. All these men are exhausted. You can just tell. One of these men is going to win soon. Literally keeping Whack Axe away from putting in a submission. Aftershock very smart. As soon as the submission is applied, the match will be over for whoever's in the submission hold. And Whack Axe also lost to this move before. Now turning it into an armbar. Will he tap? Aftershock was able to break it up. Imagine the humility if he tapped out to the same armbar that he lost in his comeback match. Literally everyone exhausted. Whack Axe still running with the flying heel kick. Punishing Aftershock. Belly to belly. Throwing him a great distance. With 1 minute remaining. Will we have a winner in the first match? Oh, what a low blow. Pin got broken up. Aftershock. Taking down everybody. But Baron Ben said, what a slam. Oh, figure four, sharpshooter. Will Aaron Benson tap? That'll be a first. Aftershock again breaks up another submission. This guy has been stopping pins, submissions this whole match. A lot of offense being dealt. I'm the biggest man in the match. It's 10 seconds. Runs down. Will there be a winner? Nobody wins the contest as we start our pay-per-view. Singles match. Dangle, former women's middleweight champion, versus Miss Viola. Apparently wanting the men's enter title. But as we all know, she is very, very interested in the women's title as well, as we are here joined at announce table with Bubba Hyena and Widow, the women's champion, who will defend later on tonight against Becky. You see how she sidestepped that dropkick. I'm pretty sure she got a little bit of it, but didn't get a lot of it. She keeps trying for it too. Would have dropped a hold now, knocking her down. We've seen a lot of submissions in recent matches, giving them the win quickly. But Dangle, very tough superstar, doesn't give up. Miss Viola, very, very artistic. She can get really creative with a suplex, literally landing on the steel steps. So this match can get very dangerous, but very interesting, very fast. The springboard, she missed. Really bouncing on the mat. She's too excited. She has to calm down, otherwise Dangle's gonna get the better of her. Dangle loves to feed off of the nerves of her opponents. Miss Viola has never been able to defeat Dangle. This will be the first time in her career. Also, we have witnessed the return of Tony Land with a running knee. Caught her this time. Who's that? That's Matt Black from Rising Sun. What is he doing here? Someone from Rising Sun literally here. I don't know why. Seems to be just here to watch. Still climbing in the ring, trying to stir up the pot here. As the ladies turn their attention, he flips Dangle off, and Dangle, they're gonna take the disrespect on a running knee, connects with Matt Black. Now they're just attacking him with a low blow. Dangle now calling him out. It seems as though Matt Black wants to end this match. It makes no sense. He's a male, and plus, he's not even on this brand. He's not even on this show. He shouldn't even be here right now. Doesn't he have a pay-per-view to be at with his company? Oh gosh. Turning into another triple threat. For another drop kick to the back of Matt Black. But a figure four, breaking it up instantly. Now the ladies turn their attention toward each other as Matt Black scurries to the outside. Rope break from the pin. Spear, takedown. Curb stomp. And another.
1, 2.
Kicked out. Also tried to go for a leg drop to break it up. Irish whip. Literally curb stomped both of our opponents, but Dangle somehow was able to get up. But still, even though back, oh, figure four. Willie tap. Leg drop, assisted figure four leg lock with a senton. We have to give credit to Matt Black, but anyway, I'm not paying. Big Will will not be paying this man. He does not work here. Whatever keeps going on, people keep getting out of place, and this is unacceptable. But hey, Turkey loves when intruders pop in and out of nowhere. So hey, we're not complaining. Double edge handle, elbow drop to follow it up. Then a senton. Clothesline taking down Miss Viola. You know what I really think, out of commentary mode? They should really make it to where they stay on the ground a little bit longer. But with a gut-wrench suplex transitioning into an on-the-shoulders powerbomb to the outside of the ring. Crucifix hold outside the ring. As they now targeting Matt Black. Matt Black with a pump kick from his Viola, then a kick right to the thighs. Knocking him straight down to the ground. Taking him back up. Going for the powerbomb. Oh no, on a power driver. Knocking him on his head with a pin. Leg touched the rope. His Viola should know better than that. Low blow again. But Matt Black ate it. What is this man made out of? Totally immortal. No living man should be able to survive two of those, because the second, literally the first one, he literally did the same thing. As Dangle comes back to get revenge with a slap in the face. The wounds on the face of Matt Black with Miss Viola on a belly suplex. Very strong individual with Miss Viola. Low blow of her own to Dangle. Don't know how that's possible, but so kick to the back of the neck. Claw hold. Attempt. Now a waist lock. Dangle breaking it up. There's always someone to stop you from doing anything to get the win. With a drop kick. Miss Viola already up. Matt Black with an armbar. Reversed it instantly before Miss Viola could even attempt to break it up. Knocking Dangle to the ground. And Miss Viola and Matt Black are rushing to meet her out there as the count starts for all three individuals. And the fans of Turkey absolutely on their feet with a crucifix to Miss Viola. 3 for Dangle. Matt Black keeps hopping in and out of the match. Out of 5 for Dangle. Batting camera. Dangle back in the ring at the count of 6. Miss Viola and Matt Black squaring off with a hip toss. Dangle knocking out Matt Black. Drop kicking him onto the apron. Before she gets another one, kicked her down with a Louise press. Kicking him right in the midsection. One thing I'll say, Matt Black is very resilient when it comes to matches. Doesn't quit easily. Headbutt. As they both roll out at the same time to go and attack Dangle. Dangle just lying there. Solid concrete. Oh! Knocking her down right onto Dangle. Out of 5. But that camera is on fire. Count of 6 for Dangle. He's trying to hit her with it. Count of 7. 8. Will she get back in the ring in time? Yes, she does. Only because the referee was trying to get outside the... Oh my gosh! The announcer's desk is on fire. As they go through it, Matt Black literally went through the flaming table. Now they're just fighting on top of it. Matt Black going over the barricade. There's 1 minute left. We're going to have no winner again. This has gotten out of hand. The destruction caused the announcer's table literally on fire. Count of 7 for Matt Black. Count of 8 back in. And now Dangle targeting Widow, the women's champion. Definitely a lot of beef. Kicking right in the kidney. Dangle taking out some revenge of her own. Widow cannot touch her, otherwise it will end in disqualification. The count started, but it was already too late. And they are just still battling. Looking at a team war. Bully Demise and Haka versus the team of Scorpion and Nico Maroon. Or Moron. Nico Moron. They have been reunited again. This is an elimination tag team war. Hardcore rules. Pinfall to submissions. Let's see who will win. The armbar already locked by Nico Moran on Bully Demise. And Scorpions also has a submission. Waist lock. So now cattle mutilation. Now Line Dragon Sleeper. Tag team partners who think, train. They do everything alike. Both doing submissions at the same time. Smart idea. Oh wait, reversing it. Instantly starting off with submissions. 15 minutes on the clock. After the aftermath of the last match, literally ending with the announce table on fire, with the women's champion attacked by the former women's champion, saving his partner, hitting him with a microphone, blunt in the face. Bully Demise literally had to watch that. Now he's back on his feet. Whoa, wait. Nico Maroon just got taken down by Scorpions. Actually, little contact, I think. I think not. Had a full-on dragon screw lying in wait for him. Don't forget hardcore rules, anything goes, no countouts, no disqualifications. Bigger Maroon back in the ring facing Haka in his debut match, actually. Let's see what he can bring to the table with his old friend Bully Demise. But we've seen what he can do. But now it's all about this guy. with a low blow to Haka. And then a shooting star. Trying to go for the northern clothesline. Scorpion getting taken out with a piece of the steel steps. Stopping that from happening with a drop kick now. Neutralizing Nika Maroon for a minute. Scorpion is watching as they just maul his partner. Really not even helping with literally a weapon in his hand. Just letting them destroy his partner. What is he doing? Just watching. And he gets back in the ring now, going for Haka. Throwing it right at his heel. Low blow to Bully Demise, trying to get back in this match. Scorpion just low abdominal stretch. What a splash, knocking him. Oh, a heel kick. Action tonight has been out of control. Kick to the knee. Was able to stay alive in this match. Flying headlock. Flying Dragon Sleeper. Oh, now he got it with a falling stunner. Crossface broken up instantly. Crab Crusher. Both teams are hoping that it turns into a handicap match between the other team. It was looking very difficult as each team was trying to preserve their partner and not let them get eliminated with a sleeper. Nico Maroon being neutralized by Bully Demise. Could Scorpion be looking out here? Or Nico Maroon. Oh, Nico Maroon back up. But Bully Demise nearly knock him to the outside. Flying headlock now. Bully Demise is up and healthy with a moonsault. Highly skilled individuals. Every man in this ring has a unique style of fight. Which fighting style will get their team to win? That is all we care about. A low blow to Scorpions. And then a leg hold. Hurting his knee on that springboard. Thought he could get it from that far away. And he crawls to his partner. And gets taken out. Also the referee. Back up. Will Scorpions tap? Been on the front of a lot of offense. Can he stay strong for Nico Maroon? Nico Maroon has been in a pinhole and still has not even kicked out. Bully Demise just twisting, pulling at the knee, the heel, the ankle. Scorpions has been eliminated. Neutralized Nico Maroon long enough for his partner to get eliminated. Now it's just Nico Maroon, Haka, and Bully Demise. 2v1 with weapons legal with a flaming microphone. Nico Maroon has a lot. Let's see if he has what it takes to do and defeat the odds. I mean, they did weaken their opponents, so he has a slightly better chance than Cass did when he had a handicap match. Scorpions lurking around the ring. Nico Maroon trying to stay away from these men as much as possible. I mean, really, he could just not lose or not win it and have it to be a no contest. But we wouldn't want that. Nico Maroon is a fighter, and he looks to stay away from these two men. As the wrestling takedown with a pin.
1, 2, 3.
And they win. Bully Demise eliminating both competitors. Haka winning in his debut match. It was clean, very impactful. Fatal 4-way match. Sean Hound, Mario Sanyo, Disputin, and the Jester. Disputin, highly liked in wrestling school. Now I have a story for you guys. In my first ever video of Wrestling Revolution, I was injured by Disputin. Dropkick led me to have my neck broken. Now back to the match. Sean Hound has been highly liked in Wrestling Revolution. Been on and off with the company. Mario Sanyo on the upbringing. We hope to see him as an inter-champion one day. And Jester with a unique showing against Whack Axe in his first ever match back here. So that Jester has a lot of potential as well. Very creepy individual, but very talented in that ring, as we witnessed. Only one man can win by submission or pinfall. Singles match rules apply. All they need is that lucky submission, and all they need is for the ref to see it. It's going to be hard to do that, though, as every man is watching you. As soon as you turn your back and knock down a competitor, another one is lurking behind you to attack you and to take you down. And what is unique about this is none of these men ever fought each other one-on-one before. As Sean Hound goes to the top rope, and Jester from some odd, scary way reverse poison Rana into a camel clutch. Mario Sanyo showing tremendous agility and speed mixed with strategic ability. That was absolutely insane with a swing, knocking down his opponent in the process. Making himself dizzy and now just taking out everybody in Sean Hound. A literal bulldog in a human body. Unstoppable Emerald Fusion. Jester couldn't lift Mario. Mario Sanyo came out of nowhere to kick to Sean Hound. Disputin with a hip toss. Disputin's debut. A lot of debuts, a lot of new characters. Oh, gut wrench to the outside. Missing with a low blow, Mario Sanyo. Realizing in this business you have to go a little bit underhanded if you want to win a couple matches. And he is not shy about doing it either. His gesture taunting and Disputin, saying you won't hit me. Disputin paying him no mind, instantly going for Mario. And now Mario. These four men, heavy hitters, mixed with a mixture of abilities. Belly to belly, Sean Hound also crawling to the outside. Now they're fighting on the concrete. Disputin, size advantage, Sean Hound, striking advantage. Literally a hard striker in Sean Hound, but Disputin all the way with the hard hits. Tony Land wasn't really fond of Disputin hitting his chair and is a bit mad at Sean Hound, which they used to be friends. Tony Land saying he didn't do anything. He knows the rules very well. He is the primary referee alongside the secondary Buddy Buchanan. Hitting Jester with the swing. Jester just maniacal. Just look at him. Trying to make matches weird with his presence alone. Like, who literally comes into a match wearing clown gear? It's just not normal. With a roll behind. The slam. Waiting for a chokehold. Got a rope break though. Almost went outside onto the apron. Caught himself. Went for a jumping DDT, caught. him with a Northern Lights suplex. For ground and pound. Mario Sanyo breaking it up. Jester with a low blow. There's no Jester isn't afraid to go low. With a shoulder slam again. Now turning his attention toward Mario.